Everybody, welcome back to some more Brotato. Today we're checking out Golem with the slingshot. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. So first of all, howdy. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If you guys aren't, hopefully it turns around for you. Every day is a new day, and hopefully today's a pretty fantastic new day for you. Because that's just what I hope. Also, if you guys haven't had something to drink, something to stay hydrated, I highly recommend it. Can't recommend it enough. That being said, Golem. Let's go and talk about Golem a little bit here as we get off that end of the first round. A little bit of a range damage actually doesn't sound bad, especially because we're going to be doing range damage, and of course armor is going to be fantastic. So Golem, basically what Golem does is there is no way to heal. Cannot heal in any way. So anything that gives us damage is perfectly fine. So we're gonna go and grab a little more damage here and keep on going. So damage, and then also once we get below 50% HP, what ends up happening is we actually end up getting more attack speed by like 40% or something crazy like that. All right, so the idea here is we're gonna go for a weapon that doesn't necessarily need to attack fast, but can do a lot of damage and can clear pretty well. And hopefully in this way, I'm gonna be able to get a lot of things going for us. That's super awesome. Wowee. I think we go for the bait. I don't mind getting even more percent damage. That'd be pretty awesome. And negative health isn't a big deal, but we cannot afford to take something that actually makes our health drop over time. For example, the blood bag, that's going to be a big no-go. That's not going to be something we can deal with. So we got to be really careful with that, and yeah, try to be really careful. So that being said, damage is going to be one of our best friends. We need percent damage, we need flat damage, we need health, and we need armor. I wouldn't mind getting some protection of some kind, but again though, that's not going to be as important. So like for example, lifesteal isn't that big of a deal. Dodge is going to be big though. Let's go grab the bait. Let's go and roll it. I wouldn't mind the enemies being slower. I think enemies being slower is always a positive, and armor is really good because every 10 armor will get 3 armor out of it. So basically, let's just try to get 10 armor so we can have 13. Flat 13 doesn't sound bad, and I kind of stepped in the wrong spot there. That's right though. Hopefully we have enough health to make it through this wave and enough damage. I didn't realize this was going to be as tough as it was. I forgot that we weren't getting like extra damage sort of things. So yeah, we made a little bit of a mistake there. I was overconfident unintentionally, but it's okay though. We went in and cleared it out, so it's all good. And if you notice, our attack speed is increased now because we are below that halfway point, so we're just absolutely flying through everything right now. Absolutely flying through it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 112, that's more armor. I wouldn't mind more attack speed, but I think percent damage is going to be more important. That's a little bit of something. That's a little bit of something. And let's go keep rolling. I really need more weapons. This game is just not giving us any weapons here. I will get the trees though. Yeah, this game has been trolling me a little bit. We're going to see if we can kind of salvage this. I think we'll be able to because the attack speed does actually kind of counter this to some degree. You know, even if we don't get as many weapons as we would like, it does counter it a little bit, so fingers crossed it all pans out. We just need to make sure we're dealing enough damage that our stones don't need to bounce off and hit multiple times any enemy. If we can just hit every enemy like once, maybe twice at most, we should hopefully be okay. Hopefully is the operative word here, the key terminology, the key phrasing, all right? So hopefully that's the case. Obviously, trees not dying in one shot is also a little bit problematic, but just gonna hope for the best here. We're gonna get a little bit of speed because we're starting to get slowed down a decent amount. I wouldn't mind more enemies, so let's go and do that. There's some armor. Lucky days, not armor, weapons. There's some weapons, and this is gonna be really good too. Armor and dodge is really nice, especially because if we don't get hit at all, then subsequently we're gonna be okay. So let's just not get hit, right? Let's just not get hit. Alrighty, and those guys are a little bit tanky, a little bit tough, but all the other guys are pretty chill. So that's the good news. We have a decent amount of health here. Decent amount. It's not amazing in any way. Also, I don't know how we got hit for 1 damage. I didn't see when that happened, but I can imagine when it did towards the beginning of the round when I kind of just stumbled on one of those enemies. I got a little bit too close to him. But that's the good news though, because if I did get hit by that one enemy and I only took 1 damage, that's actually really positive. That's a really positive thing. Also, I'm so curious if there's something that they messed up on and they accidentally made it possible for us to heal Like, I want to test it and just go through all the items and see if I can find something. But equally, I'm also like, well, I also don't really want to die. Let's go and grab that 10 luck. That 10 luck might actually be playing a factor in us succeeding or not. And wowee, a shredder wouldn't be horrible, but I'm good. Now I'm kind of sad I didn't grab it because plastic explosives would be pretty awesome with it too. And wow, we're just not getting anything, are we now? Okay. Well, finally another slingshot. We wasted all of our currency to buy one item and not a whole heck of a lot to say to get out of that. That's a little bit unfortunate. Please. Okay, at least we got one of them. One of them is going to be better than none of them. So as much as possible, we are going to go in here and try to make sure we get that other pod. There we go. Trying to make sure we don't have any of those pods growing as much as possible. There we go. There's another pod down. Pod down. Pod down. All right. Yeah, we definitely needed that other weapon. We're at a point in time now where it's really getting tedious to kill anything. And especially when we have big enemies like those spawning in, we need to be able to take them down. The only good news is we do have a lot of armor and a lot of, well, a decent amount of dodge. So at bare minimum, at least we're getting some reprieve. So we don't have to do too bad of things. None of that's really that good, so we're just going to roll it. And again, this isn't good, so we're just going to grab the armor. There's another weapon. We finally, obviously we don't need that, so, and we could totally use extra health, so I'm down for that. Hey, there's another weapon. Finally, this game has decided to work with me, even if just in the slightest amount possible. So hopefully we can turn this around. I was really hoping this big guy would actually get near us so we could take him down. I always try to focus on the toughest enemies when there's no enemies around, like right when they spawn in. So as much as possible, I don't have to worry about them dealing big damage in hordes later on. Which is why if you guys ever see me run around, I'm always kind of running towards the big guys. And or running away from them. I mean, it all depends. Sometimes they got me on the run. So it just really depends. It really does depend. But yeah, we're still in a spot where we're not doing enough damage now. We're not, our weapons aren't high enough level, so we are definitely behind as of right now is what I would say. We're definitely behind, so we're trying to play the catch-up game at the moment. We're trying our best to just turn it around. There's some attack speed to get us going. I actually don't mind getting even more attack speed and whatnot. Wowee, this is an interesting one. I think we're gonna go for the percent damage. I think percent damage is gonna be better than the flat damage right now. Even though I know it's like kind of contradictory a little bit. Definitely get the metal. The metal is going to be super big because we, first of all, get armor out of it. But second of all, we also get a little bit of everything else that we need. The only thing that got decreased that isn't a big deal is is our crit damage. And crit damage is not really that big of a deal. I mean, like, unless you're going specifically for crit, I don't think it's really ever that important. So, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but like a little bit of crit isn't going to be the end of the world. So far, yeah, we can't heal by anything, which is totally understandable. I mean, we're a golem. We can't heal by normal means. You guys have ever played D&D, you guys know this. You guys know you have to do mending or something of the sort. It would be really cool if this character had like maybe 4 times as much health as it does, but you had to heal by buying items. Oh man, that'd be crazy. Also, I don't mind actually taking damage until I'm about half HP, because then I get the attack speed. And the attack speed can help us get more currency by basically allowing us to kill more enemies. So in some ways, you know, we can gamble it pretty hard and let ourselves, you know, get low in health. That's a lot of health. That makes them really fast. That's a little bit scary. Reach plus 100 max HP. Okay, I didn't know I did that, but all right, I'll take it. Let's go and get a little reroll there. 2 more armor sounds pretty good. 8% more damage sounds really good. And that's something definitely worth picking up. Slingshot, let's go. That's not worth it. That's not worth it. A lot of this is not going to be worth it. Wow, we're kind of getting weird stuff going on. Not a whole heck of a lot that I really want and like. I think this is going to be worth it because dodging, I mean, that just denies us from taking damage in general, like period, altogether. So I'm down for that. Garden doesn't matter. None of that matters. All right. Next wave, here we come. I'm really hoping we start to get some good items, because I swear we've been getting a lot of like melee weapons and things that just don't work for us. So it's really weird, really peculiar. But again, like I said, let's go and take a little bit of damage if we can. I mean, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'll let them give me a little bit of hugs, a little bit of the hug city until we get down to half HP. Once we get down to half HP, then we'll really deny them as much as possible. Alrighty. Yeah, if you look at that, wowie, there we go. Now we're going to be zooming. We're going to be absolutely slaying it. It's a little bit scary, but also, I mean, if you notice how long it took me to get to half HP, it's less scary because of that. There we go. We're doing pretty good. I'm feeling okay. We have 29 HP. We got to be a little bit careful here, but I'm feeling okay. I don't feel as though we're in too much trouble. There we go. Max HP, I mean, for resources, I guess that's okay. Speed and lifesteal, I mean, it reduces my luck, but it does give me the speed I lost back, so might as well. We're going to grab the rest of that stuff. A little bit of max HP wouldn't be bad, but that's 3 range damage, which is much better. There's some more range damage and attack speed. What's really nice about getting attack speed is whenever we get attack speed, something that's going to happen for us is we're actually going to be increasing our attack speed by an even greater margin, by 40%, because once we get that attack speed, what's going to end up happening is once we get to half HP, 40% increase, which is super awesome. Super, super awesome. This wave could be scary, but it doesn't look like there's a boss on this wave, so it's just a horde wave, I think. Usually these boneheads come in hordes, droves of enemies. So yeah, we're gonna wait until we're about like 30 seconds before we really try to take any damage. But once we get, yeah, there we go. We can take a little bit of damage here and there. We have so much HP, it's kind of okay to just give everything a little bit of hugs until we're attacking really fast. There we go. Now we're zippity doo dah, zippity day. Super fast in every way. Alrighty. Oh man, I like this character quite a lot actually. They feel like a lot of fun right now. Like I said, I think if there's one thing I would change on this character, it would definitely be, okay, this character does X, Y, and Z. Let's make them have 4 times the health and have to heal by buying items. That'd be cool. That'd be fun. Everything else can pretty much stay the same though, you know? So you can just kind of gamble it, or you can be like, hey, let's get it for 9 more max HP. Sounds really good. Grab all 3 of those. Okay, let's go and keep skipping. I actually wouldn't mind the barricade because, I mean, 8 armor while you're standing still. We could probably stand still every once in a while. No, actually, we probably couldn't. I lied. The reason why I say that is because standing still means we're going to be taking damage, like, for sure. And we don't want to be taking positive damage. Okay, this is going to be really scary. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. All that matters is it's really scary because the boss is here. And I do not like the boss very much. The boss is super spooky. So what we're going to do is we're trying to stay near the boss enough that we can actually deal damage to it. And what's nice is all of our shots bounce, and they'll bounce off the boss and hit most of the other enemies. So the biggest thing is, oh gosh, making sure we just don't get smacked around by the big boss man. Also, the timing on his circle is a little bit weird. Oh my. Okay, we got 22 seconds. We really just got to kind of try to stay away from the big boss mans. Yeah, this is not going as well as I hoped it would. There you go, everything's fine, kind of, not really, sort of in some ways. 8 seconds. Okay, we're not killing the boss. That's totally fine though. I never really planned on killing the boss in the first place. I just planned on not dying to the boss more than anything. 260. I wish I could have gotten more. I couldn't, but I wish I could have. That's more range damage. That's gonna be really good for us. I wouldn't mind 8 more max HP, but it kind of gives us bad stats, so I'm just gonna keep rolling. Oh, Bearded Baby is gonna be really good. The only thing that sucks, obviously, we don't have any range, so we really need to build that up. But 1 bullet dealing 22 damage, which is in some way our range damage. I think it's also including the percent damage increase. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And so, yeah, I mean, that would be pretty good. We just need to get a range. Hopefully we get like a purple tier range upgrade from the shop, from the level up shop. That'd be super awesome. That would fix our range problems by quite a bit. And then, of course, we would kind of negate the range down from that other thing. So that'd be really nice. All right, once we get down to about 30 seconds or maybe less, then we can start to take a little bit more damage. I'm not too worried about it. honestly, we're doing really good on the damage front. Like, we don't really take damage too often, so taking a little bit of damage here and there isn't that big of a deal. Also, I feel like we got a speed increase from that too, right? Does not feel like we're a little bit faster as well? I could be wrong, but I feel like we're a little bit zippier. What's really cool? Oh, that's this bad. Let's not be too crazy now, shall we? Let's not be too crazy. Let's get on these edges here. Get that tree for sure though. What's really cool is that the bounces on this weapon actually have like unlimited range, so that's really cool. We'll take the speed. Okay, we'll take that, even though it's a little bit scary. Let's see, more trees. I don't mind more trees. Plus 20% range. Yeah, that's good. That was really good, actually. For what we got, that's really good because, well, obviously, not much to worry about. Actually, we have positive range. I don't know how that happened. How do we have positive range? Did you give us like range or something? Oh, plus 20% speed when you have, yeah. So you have more. You have more. That's really cool. Okay, cool. Alrighty, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, we get faster as we go along. I don't remember what this guy does. Oh, okay. I remember what he does now. That was 10 damage. I can't afford to get hit too much. If that's the case, I really can't afford to get hit too much here. So we're just gonna try to dodge wherever we can. It's a little bit trippy to dodge because they're moving, so you have to kind of like calculate when it's going as well. Yeah, this is interesting though. This has always been an interesting thing for me. I kind of like it. I kind of don't like it. It's like a weird in between. Aye. Okay, we got 19 seconds left. We just got to survive. Oh, goodness, please. Can we not? I was trying to kill it because it looked like we had a pretty good chance of it, but now we just do not have a good chance. We have a chance of dying. Good chance of dying here. Oh my gosh. Oh, 15 HP. That was terrifying. Let's just not talk about it, shall we? That's good. That's good. Sure. The couch. I mean, the couch would be awesome on any other character, just not on this one. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Ritual is not really that good. Just a little bit of percent health. That's really good. Finally, another weapon. I swear, this game has been giving us like low amounts of weapons. I will take the tree though. Like all those things here are really good. So we'll just take all that and hope for the best. I think this wave will be easier than the previous one because, well, evidently, oops, ouch. Evidently, the last wave was a boss wave, and the boss waves are always a little bit harder. And also, I mean, like, horde waves are the same, too. They're a little bit harder as well, so it's really nice in this regard, where I can just kind of run around and do everything fine. Also, I think this is a perfect opportunity to say, if you guys are enjoying this kind of content, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Brotato and or other stuff. I have a plan on playing a bunch of other things, too, so if you guys are interested in that. Also, if you guys have already played this character, leave a comment. Let me know you've played them. Just say, hey, I played the Golem. I beat him on D5 or whatever you beat him on. Or if you didn't beat him, then let me know. I'm curious. If you guys beat him in a certain way, in a certain fun, unique way, let me know too, because I'm interested to hear what your guys' tales of victory and tales of defeat. Also, if you guys want to support me more, I do have a Ko-Fi link down below too, so that's always there. And there we go. We're gonna grab some of those stuff. We're gonna grab a little bit of speed. Ooh, there's some armor. That was some good stuff. Okay, I should have probably done other stuff there. It's fine. Let's not talk about it. Let's go ahead and combine. Grab that. This isn't really that good. I mean, the 2 additional loot boxes wouldn't be horrible, but it's not necessarily that good. Getting 1 nullify isn't horrible, but I think that's not really worth it. And here's the reason why. Getting 1 nullify, I want to get my health down to half HP anyways. So it's kind of like, well, do I really want that or not? So it's a little bit funny there, a little bit funny. A little bit of a gamble. A little bit of a weird thing going on. All right. Okay. Sorry, now I've settled down and, you know, level things out. Also, it's the weekend. If you guys did anything fun or interesting over the weekend, let me know. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to do. Honestly, lately, I've been thinking about trying to getting into traveling a little bit more, even if it's just like little things, because you know, time passes us by, and if we're not careful, we're gonna run out of time before we've really done a whole heck of a lot of stuff. So as much as possible, I'm trying to, you know, increase my activity levels a little bit and be a little bit more experimentative in places where I go and whatnot. If you guys have any tips for finding like cool locations to visit in your area or in like a 4-hour range or whatever, let me know. This is going to be awesome. It does suck because it reduces our armor by quite a bit. You notice our armor's 21 right now. Once we grab it, it's 17. Quite a bit down. We're going to recycle that though. Grab that. Let's go ahead and combine this guy and grab that there. I wouldn't mind grabbing something like the cyber ball, but I just don't think it's going to be worth it. I don't want that other thing either. Ooh, I guess we take another one of these. Ooh, there we go. You know, that kind of worked out. It kind of just panned out in this way. Our armor's down, but our damage should be through the roof. So that's the good news. You notice our damage is at 97%. So our weapons, they're doing a lot of damage. Okay, that's really, really good. Ooh, there's another boss here though. That's really not good. I don't even need to get near him. I don't need to be near the boss. There's no reason for us to fight the boss. Unless like we're just kind of passing through, you know? If we're passing by, that's totally fine. Also, I swear this ring the boss has around him is bigger than I remember it being. That's also what she said, but let's just not talk about that, huh? All right, Mr. Boss, you can chill. I don't know what you're doing, but you can chill here for a second. Not do the crazy things right now. Yeah, we really need to be careful. He definitely mutated. It looks like, I think he's following me now, which is okay. I'm not too worried about it. We're about to be, there we go. We're at half health, so now we got the speed. We got, hopefully the damage as well. It'd be kind of cool if we also got a little more damage. Especially if we're using like stone related items. That'd be really cool if there's an option for that. Like, oh yeah, if you're using stone related items, you get X, Y, and Z. That's going to be really cool. This is actually one of the items that I wanted to test and see if possibly by chance, it actually broke it and made it heal us. So I'll do that. I will go ahead and decrease our speed this time. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so survivability would be super awesome, but also damage would be super cool. If we got 50% attack speed, that would increase our attack speed by a large margin. And that's not something I really want to skip up. Now, the bean teacher, if we got it a long time ago, that would have been awesome. Right now, I don't think it's going to be worth it considering where we are. Let's go ahead and get all purple weapons. There we go. And let's go and roll one more time. I don't know. I don't want that. Let's go. Wave 18. Let's see what we got going for us. Okay, we are one-shotting some of these guys with some of our weapons. That's actually a really good thing. And once we take a little more damage and we get down to half HP, then we'll just be hopefully master splintering them and just pew pew pew. You know, they all go crazy. Hopefully, that's gonna be the hopes and dreams. We definitely need to get crazy amounts of armor or health or both. I'd kind of like to see our health get above like 500 HP. That'd be super cool. Imagine how crazy that would be. Either way though, so far so good. There we go. I think we're at half HP now. I do feel faster all of a sudden. So usually when I'm faster, that usually means half HP. If we happen to get out of half HP at some point, then I'll definitely know what happened. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think they did a pretty good job of settling these characters. And wow, we took out that big guy super fast. That was awesome. That was really, really awesome. Okay. 8% more damage? Sure. Projectiles pierce through one additional enemy? Why not? I mean, piercing's cool, man. Piercing's cool. Okay, let's not go for any of that. That sounds like no-goes. That also sounds like no-goes. That also sounds like, well, I mean, I guess we could grab that. That's a good one. Finally, okay. Wave 19, we got 2 items to get. They're both 179. They're probably going to be both like 190 by the end of this next turn, maybe 200 even. So we got to get a lot of currency here. And it looks like we're not going to get a lot of the things we want. So, you know, cry me a river, right? Sometimes we don't get the things we want. Good news is at least we have the bearded baby, so we can actually get a lot of extra damage out of it, in a matter of fact. Just because we're, you know, bouncing around shots whenever we kill enemies. That's really, really good for us. I'm gonna try my best to just avoid taking damage whenever possible, because I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. This wave, I mean, we might die, we might get really hurt, things might get crazy by the end of this wave. We're on wave 19. So we only got one more wave. We gotta survive the last wave, guys. That's our ultimate goal here. Survive the last wave. We can't let it kill us there at the end. And wow, yeah, we're just taking massive amounts of damage here. Oh my. Yeah, we went down super fast. This is why you need armor and dodge on this character. 533, that sounds really good. There's more armor. The game heard me speaking. It heard me. Plus 1 max HP when picking up a consumable will add maximum health. That would have been super cool at a different point in time. There's 10% more damage, and that's all we got. That's all she wrote. Let's see if we can survive. I have no idea. We have 21 armor. That is, let's see how much percent is. It is 58% less damage. That's not bad. It's not great though. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Fingers crossed we can make it all pan out. Yeah, this guy's gonna be charging. It's gonna be a little bit spooky. Okay, we gotta be really careful, really precise in our dodging and our movement. We did just take some damage there. Okay, come on now. We got 70 seconds to survive. 70 seconds. That's all we gotta do. What's really hard is dodging the dots on the ground. The dots on the ground while, like, when I'm near the gap I gotta walk through or move through, that's when it gets really difficult. And I'm sure it's gonna get even more crazy when there's more enemies and there's more things going on. But for now, that's like the most difficult part about all of this. I mean, we're getting hit so frequently because of that. I'm not sure we'll be able to survive this, guys. I'll be 100% honest. I have to play out of my mind if I want to survive. When I say out of my mind, I mean like out of my mind. Oh gosh. Okay, good news is he mutated, and the mutation actually does help us. Oh gosh. We're so dead though. Oh my. 18 seconds left. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this, guys. 8 seconds. Oh my gosh. That was everyone unclench, relax. We're okay. We somehow did it. Whew. Take a breather. Everyone take a deep breath. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. That was, whew. Oh, got my heart racing there, you know? Got a little crazy. Anyways, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody, and adios.